G'day guys, to help me here today I have Luis Mercado. Luis is a state champion college wrestler. He also has a show, To Catch a Cheater, you might recognize him from that, or Season 7 Border Patrol. What we're going to work on today is foundation. This is the first thing I would start anyone with when it comes to takedowns. And the most important thing I think to start off with is posture. Now, I'm going to give you my ideas when it comes to posture. This is not like a complete standard way of doing takedowns, but I feel like it's one of the important things to just understand. You can also adapt to it depending on your body type. If you're 7 foot tall, if you're 3 foot tall, things will change depending on who you're wrestling. But just for a very standard stock approach to posture, some of the first things I'm thinking when it comes to takedowns is having a nice comfortable base with my legs apart. I don't want to be too far apart. This is end up being weird. I end up doing the splits. I don't want to be too close together with my legs because I don't have a wide base. If he moves me left or right anytime, I'm going to fall and have to rebase. So I want to feel comfortable in my legs. And I also want to have a little bit of a bend to my knees. If I'm too straight up like here, it's very hard for me to walk. I feel like I'm walking on stilts if I was going to try and wrestle him. I want to have a nice bend to my legs a little bit, okay? Next is my posture. I want to make sure that my back and spine and neck is straight. The reason why, if I have a little bit of a bend to it here, it's very easy for my posture to be compromised. Imagine trying to do weights, okay, like a deadlift or having a heavy weight hanging around your neck and you're trying to do it like this. What's the first thing you're going to hurt? Your back. So you want to have a nice straight thing, as if you're doing a deadlift and picking up a deadlift, a nice straight back. If I have it low like this, Luis is going to pull my head down and he's going to end up capitalizing on my bad posture. This is something he would have seen at Pelican Bay when you did time there. You don't want to have that happen to you ever. So nice straight back. So now when he pulls me down, he can move me forward, but he's not going to break my posture. I'm just going to step with it. So he pulls me forward like that, I step. My base is nice and strong. Not like this, okay? My arms. There's many different arm positions you can have, but as a general rule, I don't want my arms flapping around like this. It's not only going to look weird, it's going to open up a lot of attacks for Luis to shoot underneath. I always want to have my elbows reasonably tucked in, just so if he is to go try and throw an underhook or shoot or anything, I'm blocking it a little bit. So for these positions here, I have my arms nice and tucked in, but also at a point where I can reach him, okay? So you're going to have this position. Now we're going to look at movement from this position. And as a little exercise, what me and Luis can do is we can just circle each other a little bit, just move. I just want you to feel comfortable. I don't want you to be rigid. I don't want to hear this when you're moving around. I want you to be nice, like a tiger when we're moving around. If he comes at me, I go back a little bit. If I go at him, he goes back. And we just keep moving around. I just want you to feel comfortable. At first, this might take a bit of a toll on your legs, especially if you haven't done this. I think when I first started wrestling, and you could probably remember this, when the first thing people start doing is breaking your posture, and your lower back gets really sore, or your legs get sore, and your quads get sore. So it does take a little bit of time to develop that conditioning. So doing simple exercises like this, I find is very helpful just to get used to this kind of position. Move down. After a while, you don't get tired, you get used to that. But at first, for sure, you're going to feel that. So try and get used to this position and just movement around like that.